It's called repackage.
No,
Yeah,
it's called AI.
Well, yeah. Well, let's repackage A and I.
All right, Vince McMahon. This is good news for Vince McMahon. First of all, he's got a new look. He's got this jet black hair with a strip of white going down the middle.
Please send me that. Please send me that. I have not seen that.
Yeah, he looks like. Do you remember the cartoon Pepe Le Pew?
Oh my God!
That's what his head looks like. The tail of the skunk.
He's great. He's great. He don't stop, brother. He don't stop. He's great. What a genius!
He's changed his appearance. Think about this. Every time he's shown up on social media, he's had a different look.
It's called
Every single
repackage.
time.
It's called repackage.
No, it's called AI.
Well, yeah. Well, let's repackage A and I.
Well, the good news for Vince is that his reckless driving case, basically TMZ is reporting that Vince has to stay out of trouble for the next year and donate. That's a lot of money here for him. $1,000 to charity for the charges to be dropped. If after he can do that for a year, they'll drop all charges and he has nothing on his record.
Oh my goodness.
He's going to be broke, man. $1,000. That judge must have had no clue who she had in front of her. So.
Well, if Vince needs to borrow anything, I'll try to see what I can do. If he needs a couple of $100, I can help him out.
I'll go out there and put a lemonade stand in the front yard, and I'll get money for lemonade. We'll help him out when we'll make
sure we will. Yeah.
I'll sell an autographed thing of Tic Crack.
There you go.
All right, real quick. There's one question I want to get in here before we get going. Sportskeeda is asking this one question, so think about it for a second. Who has been the best wrestler of 2025? Bill, I'll go to you first. This is all organizations. It doesn't matter, just who you think in the past year has been the number one guy or girl.
The number one guy or girl? My God, it's so hard because nobody, PWI 500 had Cody Rhodes as number one. Cody's been great all year, but it used to be so easy to pick that one person, and I'm actually finding it very hard finding that one person that all year has been totally consistent. I'm not sure.
Teddy, I'll give Bill a few more minutes to think about it because he's gonna have to give me an answer. Well, what about you?
For the girl, in my view, for the girl, I think Jade Cargill, and for the guy, I would have to go with Gunther.
Gunther is one, and I will say this: when it comes to the performers on both brands of WWE and in AEW, I do find Gunther. This is just me because I know a lot of people don't agree with this. I find him legit. I believe when I see him that he can hurt somebody. He has that Brock Lesnar kind of feel when he shows up. And so, I agree. I think when it comes to if there's somebody I can count on to always be that wrestler that we need, Gunther was probably the guy. But he hasn't been around much either.
But the thing about Gunther, and the thing about Gunther, and go ahead. What did Bill say?
I'm just saying he hasn't been around the whole year. We're looking.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why his character works better.
Maybe that's why. But the thing about Gunther, and I learned this from Vince, Gunther is believable. Okay, that's all. When you see him come out of that curtain or wherever, you know that he is going down to fight.
And you know what's believable. What's funny too is that he's not the biggest muscled up guy on the roster either. He just looks real. He's
believable.
Big. He looks believable. He doesn't have to have all that extra muscle on him now. At one time, he was much larger than he is now, and he lost a lot of weight, but he's not a muscled up freak either. He just looks like somebody. He reminds me in a roundabout way, kind of like a Harley race. I always thought of Harley as a semi-truck driver who just happened to pull up next to the studios wherever wrestling was taking place, walked in, kicked somebody's ass, drank a beer, got back in the truck, and drove off.
Yeah.
That's how I see Gunther.
See, I don't see Gunther like that. I see Gunther trying to be a professional wrestler, going in and out, getting his opponents in and out of holds and stuff like that.
As far as that goes, yes.
I don't see him in any relation with Harley. That's my opinion. I don't think
I'm just talking about the realism.
Right. I see what Harley was legit.
Yes.
And that's the way Gunther is. He's, that's what I think Mac is trying to say.
Yeah,
he's legit. Yeah, you can feel him. You're waiting to see this guy.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. All right, guys, we're out of time, and we've only got one more show remaining, and that'll be coming up soon whenever they drop it here on Sportskeeda.
Next week. I need to give this more thought. I really do.
Look, see, Teddy, you gave your pick right away. And Bill's hemming and hawing, trying to go the next week to give us an answer.
It's his memory.
Well, that's true. He has had issues today.
Had memory trouble for the whole show today. He can't remember what he just done.
Bill, why don't you, do you remember the words of memories? We always try to get you to sing a song on the way out of here.
I'm being rarely serious here.
Well, you're going to be serious.
When have you been serious?
I don't know. He's not following the script again, Teddy.
There's no one that has made that You know what? I got it.
You know who it's going to be?
Yeah, you do. You do got it.
Oh, great.
You're out of here.
And he leaves us. I got you. Yeah, fine. Okay, we deserve that. All
right, we're out of here.
Here and there. Yeah, we're out of here. Guys, we'll see you again next week. It's the final show of the Wrestling Time Machine. And keep in mind, to keep up with this, even after we're going from Sportskeeda, go to Road Trip After Hours. Subscribe, hit notifications, and I promise as soon as something happens, we're going to let you know about it. All right?
And then not only that, go to Road Trip After Hours so you can watch our show, Watch with me and Mac. It's a way better show than Sportskeeda.
What did he say?
Way better show than Sportskeeda.
Wait a minute.
Jeez. Well, this will never make it to air.
Surprise language.
We're out of here.
I'm just joking. I know the guys I know they want to hear that. They're probably flipping out. No, Sportskeeda is great. They've really been good to me. So, and to me and everything. So I got nothing bad to say about them.
You know what it is? Teddy hasn't got his last check, so he's still kissing ass right now.
that don't mean nothing.
That's true.
You kiss all you want. If they ain't gonna pay it, they ain't gonna pay it. I can't get the money. I ain't got no way to go to India.
We're out of here. I'm Mac Davis. That's WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long, and that was Bill Apter, who just left us hanging, which I guess we deserved after all this time. We'll find out next week who his pick is for Wrestler of the Year. See you then.
Holla.